Welcome to the South Shore Model Railway Club. Established in 1938 by a small group of guys in Quincy, Mass., they moved the layout from garage to garage several times in the following years. In 1953, the group acquired space in Weymouth to house the growing layout. After 39 years of leaking ceilings, a small fire, and no plumbing, the club was in search of a new home. One was offered by the town of Hingham, Mass., a 10,000 square foot former naval munitions warehouse. In 1992, the club agreed to the offer and the renovations began. In 1998, after 6 years of work and 45 years in existence, the members were ready to move to the new building. Our railroad is a theoretical link between Boston and Oswego, New York, with the route passing through Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. The opportunity of this route exists for many varying industries and scenery. The layout is set in 1958 in the middle of the transition era. This allows our members to run a variety of equipment from that time period through current times. I'm going to walk around the club now prior to the cab ride so that we can view most of the scenery that has been completed. The engine facility here at Cedar Hill on the ECL has been detailed quite extensively and is functioning well. Background scenery, buildings and station for Cedar Hill area, the control board for Cedar Hill. Many of the items that you see here you will see in better detail as the cab ride goes, but some you will not be able to view. This is the steel mill area. From there, it heads into Highland Mills, which is a very detailed small town on the upper level of the club. Future expansion is always ongoing. We have a number of buildings and stuff that have been built here to fill in the edges of the layout. This is our narrow gauge section where the interchange is with the standard gauge. The waterfront area was extensively detailed, mimics a lot of what is found in our local area. We were fortunate to have one individual who did pretty much all of this work. The back side of Highland Mills, the area that was served by the narrow gauge. We then go over a viaduct overlooking Richmond Mills. This back section here is the future interchange with the new end of the layout that is in the planning stages right now. This crossing area here is the interchange with the Mountain Division. We head up under that bridge onto the Mountain Division, which we'll do during the cab ride. We're approaching Hudson Falls, the high bridge over Hudson Falls. This is an entire switching area that runs during every operation. You see the detail on the buildings and everything that was accomplished in that area. From Hudson Falls, we're going to walk back towards the town of East Middleton. Many industries, waterfront. This is the yard at Middleton. This is the only section of the layout that was brought from the old club and integrated into this new layout that we have. Proceed now down into an area known as West Middleton. Each one of those areas has its own station. And the finely detailed work that was done up here. This back part of the layout is where the new area will extend to. We are leaving the area of West Middleton, heading towards Middleton, and then on to Hudson Falls. We're now heading past Middleton Yard and Middleton Station towards East Middleton. The tunnel we're going to enter is the approach to Hudson Falls. Through Hudson Falls, we'll head past the mountain interchange towards Richmond Mills. We'll note the many fine-scale and finely detailed structures in this area. We're going to head through the tunnel. Now heading towards Ruggles, going to go past Ruggles Station. Heading through another tunnel down to Bryantville. This is the city of Bryantville, named after a former member, Jack Bryant, who was also a member of the Tuskegee Airmen. All the construction was coordinated by Paul Bonanno. We're going to now head up into the Boston Yard. This is the Boston Yard, used extensively during operations for the origin, departure, and arrival of many of the freights that run on this division. We're now going to head back towards West Middleton, through Middleton, East Middleton, Hudson Falls, and then up onto the Mountain Division. Climbing the grade adjacent to Cedar Hill Yard, heading towards the steel mill. Now up in the steel mill area, heading toward Highland Mills. Coming under the local trolley line. Across the viaduct towards White River Junction, and then heading back to Highline towards Hudson Falls. Through the farm country on this layout. Heading back towards West Middleton and the end of our cab ride. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of our layout. It's been a lot of work by a lot of people. All the members have contributed to the success that we've had. I hope that when this COVID situation is over and we begin to have open houses and train shows, that you'll find the time to come down and join us and enjoy this layout in person. Thanks for letting me show you around.